I think I started dreaming about being a professional football player when I was probably in Pop Warner. I mean, that's when I started, and the reason why I wanted to play is because I used to watch, some of the greats play when I was younger. The Deion Sanders, the Troy Aikmans, the Emmitt Smiths of the world, and one of your top priorities or goals is to try to make it. I just kept my head down and kept focused, and it was an opportunity for me to leave school early. And Coach Wanstead sat me down. He was the head coach at the time, and said, "Hey, you're getting a lot of buzz from the NFL." And he's like, a lot of my friends and in the NFL and coaches are calling me, and they speak highly of you. So I think at that moment, my whole perspective of my dream was kind of coming true to me, and I was sitting there like, wow, like I didn't know how this operated and how this worked. I stayed home, didn't go to the NFL draft. I stayed home with close family and friends, and I just remember, the first round, came about, and Jamarcus Russell was the first round overall pick in 2007 draft, and as it went on, I seen teams that I visited, tell me that they were going to pick me up if I was still there, and as I start seeing me not getting picked and other players getting picked, I started to worry. I started to worry, and after that, I just kind of like stopped watching it. I went to go play. Me and my brother went to go shoot some hoops. We was playing out, just shooting the ball. Then I came back in around like the 10th pick, because there was talks of Pittsburgh, being real high on me and picking me at the 15th pick, and I watched it from 10 to, till I got actually picked when the Jets came up to come get me.
Okay, Jet fans, with the 14th pick in the 2007 NFL Draft, the New York Jets select Darrelle Revis, cornerback, Pittsburgh.
It was shocking. I was very emotional. I started crying and weeping and just hugged, my mother, my daughter, my dad. I was just very emotional at that time. Mr. Tannenbaum called me, and after that, the rest was history. I fulfilled my lifelong dream, and that was to play in the NFL, and I'm playing for the New York Jets. They gave me opportunity, and this is something that I'm honored for the rest of my life. It's just one of those things where you just can really look back, even when your career is done, and sit here and say, they jumped up 10 slots to get me, and they saw something in me as a person, as a football player, and I'm just honored that they came up and chose me.